Okay, so our lesson for mathematics, I understand you've been introduced by your lecturer, Madam Sasha. So I just want to make sure that I add a video for some who might not have access, who might have missed the classes. So this one is on the exponents and the logs. So this is on exponent and logarithms. So that's what we are going to discuss, exponents and logarithms. Okay, so I'll start with the, let me say I've got x, a, maybe b, just for us to understand what they are. So a is considered as the coefficient, x is the base, b is the index or exponent. So that is what these are. A is the coefficient, B is the index, and coming to X is the base. The whole of these forms what we call exponent. So these form what we call exponents. The whole system of x and b, these x and b, these two, form what we call power. I hope we are together. So it forms what we call power. The whole system of all the three. So this is power, this is exponent, the b, this is base, this is coefficient, then everything is considered as the tenth. So that is the what makes these exponents. So now, how do we work with exponents? We will start with the simplified concept we have. So we can add exponents. So if it's x, example, so if it's x squared plus x squared, we can say x squared plus x squared gives us 2x squared. If it is x squared plus x, we cannot do anything, it remains the same. Because this variable has got exponent, this one hasn't. Or rather, the exponent of this one and this one, they are different, so they are not the same. But these two, you add them together. This is when you're adding. When you are subtracting, you can say 2x squared minus x squared, it gives you x squared. But if you say 2x squared minus x, there is nothing you can do. It's the same. That is the only addition and subtraction of equations with exponents. Now, what if we are multiplying these exponents? We come to multiplication. So if I say 2x squared times 2 times x squared. What does it mean? When I'm multiplying, all I'll do is add the exponents. So I'll say 2x squared times this times that is as good as me adding the powers. So your answer will be 2x to the power 4. If it is maybe 2x squared times, so this is a, b, times x. You can still combine this. So say 2x, 2 plus, because there's 1 here, 1. So it gives you 2x, 3. So that is when you are multiplying exponents. That's what you do. Okay? This is the behavior of exponents. Then after that, let us look at how you divide exponents. Division of exponents. Let me just send you this to the group. So we come to division of exponent. So I'll say x cubed y squared z divided by x squared y. When we have a division of like this one, how do we treat it? So each variable has got its own friend, except for one. So we'll say x, 3 minus, because it's dividing, we'll say minus 2. Then y, 2, there is a 1 here, minus 1. Then there is a z. Z has nothing to subtract with. So we have got x, y, z as the answer. That is dividing. The variable of the same kind, in short, the bases that are similar, you subtract their exponents. So the top one is subtracted by the bottom. So you see 3 minus 2. The same, the top one is subtracted by the bottom, 2 minus 1. So the division, you subtract the index or the exponent. Meanwhile, the multiplication, you add the exponents. Another example, I might say, so this is A, B, C, now D, X, Y, Z cubed over Y cubed Z minus 2. How do we treat it? So, the same concept, you say X, Y, 1 is the top minus the bottom. Then Z, 3 on top minus the bottom. But the bottom is negative. You treat it that way. So it's x, y, minus 3 and minus 2, z, 5, because the negative times negative is positive. So 2 and 3, they add together, it gives you 5. Your final answer will be, so you can see what has been what I've been explaining here. Your final answer will be x z5 divided by y2, because the negative pushes the y down. So this is your final answer. So that is how it works with exponents when you are adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. If there's any question, feel free to contact me. I'll share with you also this one. Okay. Then what I'll do, just to avoid giving you too much workload, we'll continue tomorrow with the logs, because I want you to practice on exponents. So we'll continue with logs tomorrow. What to do is practice on exponents today. Doesn't matter what complication they have, practice them. Thank you.